Hey there, my name is Steve Pavlina, and I'm going to share my thoughts on the power of focus, unlocking your path to success. Why focus is key. When I look back at my journey in personal growth, one idea stands out as super important: focus. Focus is more than just paying attention. It's being able to put your energy, time, and thoughts into what really matters. Without it, you can have all the big dreams in the world and still not get much done. Focus is like a magnifying glass under the sun. When the sunlight is spread out, it warms things up but doesn't start a fire. But when you bring it all together, it creates a flame. It's the same with your life. When you focus, you put your efforts into things that matter, and that's when big changes happen. In this video, I'll show you how to use the power of focus to reach success. We'll talk about why focus is important, how to get better at it, and how to deal with the things that try to pull you away. By the end, you'll have the tools to make focus your superpower. Chapter 1. Understanding. Focus. Focus is your ability to put what's important first, over things that seem urgent or not so important. It's not just about getting more done, it's about making sure your actions match your main values and goals. Most people live in a state of being pulled in many directions by endless things that need their attention. They try to do many things at once, jumping from one thing to another, but they rarely feel like they've really accomplished anything. That's because they don't have focus. True focus is on purpose. It starts with being clear, knowing what you want and why it matters. For example, when I decided to start my blog, I wasn't just doing it as a hobby. I had a clear idea of creating something that would help others grow. That clear idea allowed me to consistently put my energy towards that goal. Ask yourself, what are you focusing on in your life right now? Does it match your deepest desires? If not, you're probably spreading your energy thin on things that aren't helping you. Chapter 2. The link between focus and success. Why is focus so important for success? Success rarely comes just from being talented or lucky. It comes from working hard over time, in the right direction. Imagine planting a seed. If you water it sometimes or move it to different places, it will never grow. But if you give it steady care and attention, it will bloom. The same idea applies to your goals. Focus makes sure your efforts build up over time, leading to huge growth. When I started my journey, I didn't have all the answers, but I focused on learning, trying new things, and making my approach better. Every small step, taken with focus, built up strength. Over time, I reached goals that once seemed impossible. Success needs focus because focus creates momentum. Momentum leads to progress, and steady progress over time leads to amazing results. Focus isn't just a way of thinking, it's a skill based on how your brain works. Brain science shows that focus turns on the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that helps with making decisions and setting goals. However, focus isn't endless. Each day you have a limited amount of time you can focus deeply before your brain gets tired. That's why managing your focus is just as important as building it up. One of the best ways to keep your focus is through deep work. Long periods of time spent on hard, meaningful tasks without stopping. During these times, distractions are kept to a minimum, and you can get into a flow state where time seems to disappear and you get a ton done. But focus also needs rest. Your brain needs downtime to recharge and sort through information. Think of focus like a muscle. It gets stronger with use, but it needs time to recover so it doesn't get worn out. Chapter 4. Overcoming distractions. The biggest enemy of focus is distraction. In today's digital world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, emails, notifications, and even our own wandering thoughts. Distractions break your focus because they split your attention. Every time you switch tasks, your brain has to refocus, using up valuable energy. The key to beating distractions is to know what sets them off and to get rid of them step by step. Here are some things that work. Create a distraction-free zone. Turn off notifications, set boundaries with others, and set up your workspace to have fewer interruptions. Practice mindfulness. Train your mind to be in the moment. Things like meditation can help you notice distractions and quickly get back on track. Use time blocking. Set aside specific times for focused work and stick to them. When you take charge of your surroundings and your habits, distractions lose their power over you. Chapter 5. Building focus through habits. Focus isn't something you achieve once, it's something you build every day through intentional habits. Small, consistent practices can greatly improve your ability to concentrate. Here are some habits I've found really helpful. Start your day with clarity. Every morning, figure out your main priorities. Ask yourself, if I could only get one thing done today, what would it be? Practice doing one thing at a time. Give your full attention to one task. Multitasking might seem like it helps you get more done, but it actually spreads your focus too thin. Take regular breaks. Use methods like the Pomodoro technique to work in focused bursts, followed by short breaks. Review your progress. At the end of each day, think about what you accomplished and adjust your focus for tomorrow. By making these habits part of your routine, you create a system that supports steady focus. Chapter 6. Aligning focus with your purpose. Focus becomes much stronger when it's connected to your purpose. When you work towards something that truly matters, focusing feels almost easy. To connect your focus with your purpose, ask yourself, what do I value most in life? What kind of mark do I want to leave behind? What goals excite me and make me feel like anything is possible?
For me, my purpose has always been to grow and to help others. Every project I take on shows that purpose. When your focus is connected to your values and what you see for the future, you're not just getting things done, you're feeling fulfilled.
Chapter 7. The ripple effect of focus. One of the most amazing things about focus is how it creates a chain reaction. When you become more focused, it doesn't just affect how much you get done, it changes your whole life. Here's what happens. Clarity increases. You stop wasting energy on distractions and get a clearer sense of where you're going. Confidence grows. As you achieve important results, your belief in your abilities gets stronger. Relationships improve. When you are fully present with others, your connections become deeper. Focus isn't just about reaching goals, it's about creating a life that feels purposeful, aligned, and deeply satisfying. Focus isn't a finish line, it's something you practice your whole life. It needs constant tweaking, especially as your goals and situations change. Here's how to keep your focus strong over time. Check in with your goals regularly. Are they still connected to your purpose? Stay flexible. Be willing to change when new chances or problems come up. Celebrate progress. Appreciate your growth and use it to keep going. Focus is a skill that builds up over time. The more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. The power of focus is within your reach. It's not just for the lucky or talented, it's available to anyone willing to work at it. When you promise to focus on what truly matters, you unlock a level of success and happiness that few people experience. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. So ask yourself, what could you achieve if you put your whole heart into your dreams? The answer is limitless. Now is the time to step into your power and embrace focus in your life.